What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Tuesday evening. Uh, just got back from a walk. Just try to get some of this fresh air. It's been a nice summer down here in South Carolina. Hopefully, the weather will stay the same. It did rain last week. But the reason why I'm making this video is, guess what? I'm going to do an exercise tips video because a lot of people have been asking me, hey, Vince, why don't you do exercise tip videos? Why you always got to be talking about Tefano and vegan gains and stuff like that? And you're a big guy. Tell me, what do you use whenever you're training? The great one is going to tell you what I pretty much do. And here's going to be a little bit of surprise there. In all of my time training, for the most part, that includes the years that I competed in bodybuilding, I never did the barbell bench press whatsoever. The only time I did the barbell bench press was when I was in high school, and it was required in advanced physical fitness. You had to do 225 for as many reps as you can, no different than the NFL combine. Managed to get up about 7 of them there. But other than that, once I got out of high school, I relied mainly on, as you saw in some of my videos that I published previously, cable weights and dumbbells. And here's the reason being, it's a matter of not only necessity, but also of practicality as far as wanting to build as much muscle as possible. So first off, the reason why I mainly use cable weights and dumbbells, well, dumbbells specifically, let's start with dumbbells. The reason why I use dumbbells is because, when I lived in Nashville, I had a studio apartment, 250 square feet, couldn't afford a gym membership, needed some weights. They always sold plastic weights for like $50 up at Brindle's. Brindle's is now closed, basically. They were filled, of course, with sand-filled weights with plastic there. So, I had to make with practicality there as far as that's concerned. The good thing about dumbbells is they're very versatile. And plus, they're a lot more effective than barbell bench presses and other barbell exercises. Now, I'm not saying I don't use a barbell. I do use them for deadlifts, but as far as using it for chest, I don't recommend it, and here's the reason being there. Or actually, let me get back on subject as far as dumbbells are concerned. When it comes to having 2 dumbbells, you can roll it up under your bed, you can put it in a little bit of corner, and you can do hundreds of exercises with dumbbells. Plus, the benefit of having dumbbells is that when you use dumbbells, it pulls out all those little muscles in, because you have to control that weight whenever you're doing dumbbell presses. You got to control the weight. Plus, if you have a weak arm, for example, which most people do because they write with this arm or they jerk off with this arm, basically a dumbbell press will strengthen up the weak arm, making you a lot more balanced there as far as your physique is concerned. And that's in comparison to the barbell press. When it comes to a barbell press, gotta excuse me, little noises outside here. But when it comes to a barbell press, it doesn't focus much as far as to pulling up the weaker arm, basically. You can do barbell bench presses here and you'll still have a weak arm. That's the good thing about dumbbells. Dumbbells will get rid of those weak parts. Plus, because you need more dexterity, it's going to build more muscle. That's the same with cable weights, except cable weights does the same thing, but it's actually a lot safer. You don't risk injury. You can risk injury doing barbell bench presses. A lot of people have dropped it on their necks and dropped it on their chest there. Some people have gotten killed with it there. Cable weights are a lot more safer, and you can add as much weight, plus you can do drop sets with cable weights here. That's why you see me with the video mostly doing cable weights here. I like having a balance between whenever I'm working out, basically. I want to make sure that I build every single little body part. I don't just want to build the chest. I want to build the little bit of parts. I want to build the upper chest, the lower chest, the middle chest, and everything. Also build the you know, the shoulders and everything. And when you do a proper workout there with the dumbbells, you know, it builds up all the muscles. It even builds the triceps. It builds the biceps. Gives you that size, basically, you know. That size that, you know, a lot of people want to actually have, you know. And the reason why they don't have that size is simply because they don't get all those little muscles. In order to get the big muscles, you got to work the little muscles as well there. So that's why I use dumbbells and cable weights here. So a little bit of advice: if you're having trouble putting on size, you got to do more than eat big. You got to train right, basically. So if all you're doing is this barbell bench press, put that shit down. Get yourself some dumbbells. Work out more on dumbbells. If you're only working out with dumbbells a little bit and only working out with cable weights a little bit, I suggest you change it a little bit there, you know? I'm not saying you can't do barbell bench presses there, but it shouldn't be your sole form of working out the chest. You got to have a little bit of variety. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Michael Jackson variety show that they have to have on the 70s. You think they did more than just sing? No, they did an entertainment. That's sort of like, you know, all those other variety shows in the 70s here, you know? Just keeping it real and telling it like it is, basically. That's just my opinion. You don't have to listen to what I'm telling you, basically. I'm just giving you my advice. You can do whatever the hell you want to do in the gym, basically. But I love cable and I love dumbbells because of the practicality of it. That's why I keep a total gym in my bedroom as a source of working out. It's compact, and using cable weights, it puts all those individual muscles in there. No different than you see on those Chuck Norris commercials. You know, that's an infomercial where they're actually giving you proper information there. You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice. Put down that barbell bench press. Pick yourself up some dumbbells. Get yourself some cable weights. You know, it's not about looking like a sissy in the gym. It's all about building muscle, basically. Period. I don't care if I'm working out with cable weights and someone comes up to me saying, man, why don't you be a man and lift some barbells there, Vince? I'm like, man, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? The whole point and the whole goal is to build muscular mass, to get that muscle there. And, you know, I do what I got to do, basically. If you don't want to do it, fine. That's how I do it, basically. Just saying, keeping it real, telling it like it is. That's all I got to say today, people. Take care.